This is question 3 of the Inference chapter, chapter 7 of the regression model book. This question refers to question 1, but is also related to question 2 as well. It's asking us to form a confidence interval for the intercept for the regression relationship between the father's height and the son's height. Here I'm fitting the model again. And recall from the last problem, please rewatch that if you haven't, that we can do conf int of fit to get the intercept values. Without modification, this intercept is for the estimated son's height for a father of 0 inches. Of course, a father of 0 inches is not relevant for this problem. An easy way to address this is to adapt the fit so that we're not fitting the father's height, but the centered father's height. So subtract off the mean of the father's height. This has to be done with the I function if you do it inside the linear model. Otherwise, you could actually create the centered variable outside using some data frame manipulations. If you do this now, the intercept now is interpreted no longer as the predicted son's height for a father of 0 inches. This is the predicted son's height for the average father, the average being the average from our particular data set. So now if I do conf int of fit, we get 68 inches, 68.5 inches to 68.83 inches. That is an estimate of the predicted father's height, predicted son's height for the average father's height, a much more meaningful prediction. I would also add that the slope has not changed at all. Notice that, for example, the confidence interval has not changed whatsoever depending on whether we centered the father's height or not. And that's just simply a byproduct of the fact that if we shift around our regression variable, that does not impact the slope estimate, it only impacts the intercept.